Hi again, everybody. Rob Kennedy, the Hoop Group, along with Austin Kelley and Joe Gutowski, to announce our winners of our Hoop Group Alums of the Week. As you know, each day we put out an Alum of the Day based on everybody's performance the night before in a bunch of different categories: NBA, Division I, small college, high school, as well as junior elite. So we appreciate all of you who are participating, who are voting. And so now we want to announce those winners. And remember, you just go right to our Twitter feed and you get on the Twitter poll, and that's how we announce our winners. So this week, our nominees in the NBA, we had Sean Kilpatrick, who's making good use of his playing time with the Nets, who had a nice game. Kyle Lowry, who's certainly backing up last year's All-Star performance with another good start to the year. Brandon Knight, which again, I don't know how Brandon Knight was your play today. Carl Towns had 47 and 18 that day, and somehow Austin got Brandon, nothing against you, but 47 and 18, and you don't, man, we got some good alums if you can't make it off 47 and 18. What do you got against Carl?
I like winners.
Big Carl, right? This is the guy who did that, not me. Just remember that. And as well, J.J. Redick. And our Player of the Week, based on the votes from everybody out there on our Twitter poll, was J.J. Redick. I remember J.J. when he played at Southern Invitational for Boo Williams down at the University of Virginia when we used to be down there before the NCAA pulled off of Division I campuses. But a couple of his performances that weekend. I remember a memorable game against Jimmy Salmon's Tim Thomas players back then, now just the players, where just about every shot JJ took went in. Nothing's changed, all right? A good win by the Clips over the Cavs, and that's who you guys picked as our NBA Alum of the Week. Now we move on to Division I, and Austin, tell us who our nominees. Hopefully you didn't screw these up like you did with Carl Towns.
We got these ones right. Our first one was Obi Encina.
Not even close. Obi, I apologize, my man. Aneccionia.
Okay.
I'll tell you what, it might be hard to say, but he can play. The big guy's got range, he shoots the ball. One of the reasons why Temple's off to a real good start. Had a great weekend with wins last weekend over West Virginia, as well as Florida State. But anyway,
we had
Aneccionia, try it.
Aneccionia.
Yeah, way to go, Obi.
Tyler Nelson.
And he's a DC guy, and you didn't even get it right.
Tyler Nelson was our second one.
Man can shoot.
Yep. Quadir Walton.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. Quadir is one of the most improved players in the country. You know what I love? He's a true old school post guy. He don't wander out to 25 feet. My man goes in, he posts, he works so hard, worked for us this summer as a coach at camps, got a great personality. Good for Quadir.
And the last one was Chris Jenkins.
I wonder who won.
Chris Jenkins did win.
Yeah, he's been winning since that ball went in last spring, man.
It's
hard to beat.
Hard to beat.
Villanova Wildcats off to another great start.
Number one in the nation right now.
Yeah. How about that? Wildcats. All right, our man Jay Wright, who spoke at our retreat this year. It's always hard to repeat, but boy, they're off to a good start.
Good.
How about small college?
Small college, we got a lot of action heating up, going to the conference play. First off, we had Eric Williams from Ursinus, had a big 30-point performance in a win over Franklin and Marshall. We had Chris Skill from Carnegie Mellon, had a 20 and 10 performance for them. Got them off to a good start this year. Then we have a couple former shore shots in there. Ed Rupkis and Doc Bayiljit from Westtown. DP had a big game over a Division I win, and they beat Coppin State out the Chestnut Hill. And then Ed had 30 points in a win over TC&J. And lastly, we have our winner. One of Coach Hurley's guys, Javaris Hayes, has Joey Gallo's guys off to a 6-2 start. Was the NE10 Rookie of the Week, Player of the Week, first triple-double in program history, averaging 15, 7, and 6 on the year. So
yeah, Joe Gallo, former Hoop Group Elite Director, doing a terrific job, former assistant at Robert Morris on his first head coaching job. And you know what, when you get a couple of St. Anthony's guys in the backcourt, yeah, you're off to a 6-2 start, not surprising. All right, so next up is high school. Now, high school is starting this coming week, right?
Yep.
All right, good.
Start high school.
Obviously, we've got games going on in a lot of places. Not here in New Jersey, God forbid, but scrimmages start today. So we're finally going to actually let kids run up and down and play some basketball here in the state of New Jersey. And finally, our junior elite. So you got Joe?
Junior elite, we have Steven Ehrlich from SJ Titans, a young guard, shoots it really well for the Ron Simpsons guys. Mason Pierkowski from Team Rio National, young guy's been with us at junior elites and camps all summer. We had Nick DeMarco, who's going into his freshman year at Gil St. Bernard. Will be a tough guard up for Mergen's guys up there. We have Jalen Worley from Philly Triple Threat. He's a nice 8th grade player we saw at the Turkey tip-off. And then we have Keyshawn Tracy, who's New York Gaucho's kid. He does a lot of Hoop Group events, one of the promising guards in the 2021 class. And our winner this week will be Nick DeMarco. Nick's going into that freshman year. We saw him at the high school showcase here, playing varsity as a freshman. He's just next in line of Mergen's guys that are tough, know how to play the game the right way, and just play with themselves. All
right. So again, make sure you check in our Twitter feeds each day as we get an alum of the day. And look, hey, if you had a really good performance or you don't agree, don't be afraid to go after these guys. All right. As we've seen, Carl Towns 47 and 18. They don't get it right every day. So make sure that when you have a good performance, let us know, because there's nothing that excites us more than being able to see all of our alums doing really well. All right? And again, don't be afraid to email us and contact us, and we'll be back next week with our alums of the week.